Stream, what the fuck is poppin'? Welcome to Music Mondays, episode 39. One episode away from the big 4-0. I hope y'all are well. I hope y'all are chilling. Yeah, man, let's get right into this. We got a decent show for y'all today. Put on some lo-fi bops for us. And yeah, man, let's get right into it. So, if you haven't checked out episode 38, that is live on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Zomb, or you can just look up Music Mondays and you'll find it there as well. So, like I said, hope you all had a good week. I hope everything's well. Welcome. So, decent show lined up for you guys today. We got some reviews. I'm gonna talk about Music Mondays updates. We're gonna talk about Music Mondays content, per usual. You guys know the drill. But I'll just start off slow, talk about my week. My week was decent though, for sure. As far as like what I did, making sure Music Mondays is up to par. I'm really trying to focus on what my next project or release is gonna be. But it's definitely gonna be this month, without a doubt. And just been putting in a lot of work in the stream, man. Like, I just been putting in like, I think like 8 hours minimum a day, for sure. I've been doing a lot of speed runs. I just been playing a lot of indie games, indie horror games specifically. Been doing a lot of shit, man. Yeah, mostly speedrunning stuff though. I'm just trying to keep myself busy and occupied, make sure I'm doing what I need to do. Trying to make a little bread on the side. Just doing odd shit. You know, I'm just trying to get by, man. So, that's really what we're on here. For Zomb stuff, anyway. But I put out, like, a shitload of content. A bunch of new videos up on the channel. A bunch of tutorials up on the channel. If you missed any of that stuff, make sure you go check it out. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Like, that's where, like, 90% of my content, is hosted. So, make sure you're subscribed and just check out everything I put out on my channel, man. Not because I wanna, promote or anything like that. It's just the easiest place to find all my content. All my Twitch stuff's on there, all my music's on there. Pretty much everything else is on there too. So, but I think that's that on Zomb Slay's affairs. Mentally I'm okay. Just trying to keep myself positive and shit like that. Some days are better than others, but I think that's with everybody. And like, especially when you're healing or anything of that sort of nature, some days are better than others. Today was kind of like a rough one. I woke up late. I got enough sleep and everything like that, but it kind of felt like shit, you know? And sometimes you gotta wake up and fight it just a little harder, man. And last week I spoke a little bit on like mental health and things like that. And it's just something that affects me a lot, and it's a pretty big part of my life, so I really try to like be strict on like what I do now, and like really just try to keep myself grounded, you know what I mean? Keep myself fucking chilling. Try not to overthink shit, you know? But one day at a time, man. One day at a time. And speaking of one day at a time, as far as Music Mondays content goes, I gotta check in this week with Wavy Pope and see what he's been doing on the website, see how it's looking, see how it's doing. I'm getting constant updates for it, and I'm not too worried because you can't really force a website launch or any sort of content launch or anything like that. Like you really can't force it, man. Like because if you try to force it, shit just comes out not as good, right? Like it's just not as good. So at the end of the day, I just let him do his thing, and as long as I'm getting updates and shit like that, I think we'll be solid. And well, I mean, I don't think we'll be solid. I know we'll be solid. But just for content's sake, I like to see where the roadmap is. You know what I mean? And like really really just try to keep shit in order. Cause I've been so used to like conducting trains of people that just don't put in effort, and like Wavy's actually putting in the effort, so I don't really have to chase him down for too much, which is really nice. As far as like even a business partner goes, or like a friend goes, like I very rarely have to chase him down for anything, so it's really good. It's really, really good. But that's that on the website. One day at a time with that. I'm gonna have hopefully more details for you guys this week. I think I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more on our social accounts and shit like that, and sort of like try to build more buzz around the fact that our website's getting closer and closer to being completed, and I'm really excited about it. So it's always a plus, right? So that's coming. Music Monday's website, very important. As far as Music Monday's specific content goes, submissions are obviously closed for this week's show, but they'll open up tomorrow on the 19th. And SoundCloud Sunday, which if you don't know is our weekly SoundCloud playlist that drops on Music Monday's SoundCloud, where I pick the best from our submissions, and if we don't get enough submissions for that under our Twitter, I usually go back and listen to whatever we played on that previous week's podcast, right? So say I don't have enough artists to make a playlist, I'll just go back and see if I can find some artists to throw on there that have submitted to Music Mondays before. So yeah, SoundCloud Sunday it drops every Wednesday, so submissions open for that on of course every Sunday, because SoundCloud Sunday, and it drops on Wednesday. But I've been really debating if like I should just switch it around and like open submissions on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then drop it on Sunday, you know, because it's SoundCloud Sunday. But either way, for right now, SoundCloud Sunday drops on Wednesday, and submissions open for SoundCloud Sunday on Sunday. So submissions are open for our third volume and third installment of SoundCloud Sundays. They're open right now, so go drop your tracks. Go check out anybody on there. Go show them some love, and go listen to our past playlists, man. Let me know what you think of volumes 1 and 2. I'm gonna take these pretty seriously and sort of really try to curate decent playlists and get better at it myself. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't like my main gig for all this time. Like, it wasn't something I was really known for, but I have done it once or twice, and the reception on a lot of them were really good. So I'm just gonna keep doing my thing with those. But like I said, submissions are open. So SoundCloud only, of course, because you know, SoundCloud Sunday, it's SoundCloud playlist. So go submit your SoundCloud tracks there. You can do !Music Mondays in the chat, or you can simply go to our Twitter and find it, because it's there. So, what's next on the menu, right? What do we got today? So, we got a decent amount of reviews. I don't want to spend too much time here with the intro, so we'll get right into the reviews, and then we'll talk more after, because I don't think there's too many reviews, but let's go count how many we have this week. It should be a good week regardless. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 submissions. Excellent. Zell submitted his Sour Apple EP again, which we reviewed last week, so or the week before. I'm not sure which, but shout out Zell. But you guys know the drill with these submission tweets, and if you don't, I want to show you. So, what do I mean by submission tweets, and how do you get your art and everything reviewed here on Music Mondays? Well, first off, submissions open for each podcast the day after. So obviously Music Mondays gets recorded on Monday, here live every Monday on twitch.tv/zombplays. So how do I look out for submission tweets? These are what they look like, and if you watch the podcast or you see us live on Monday, just know the next day submissions are open for next week. So tomorrow, which will be the 19th, submissions will open up back again for next week's show, episode 40, which should be a really, really good episode. That'll be the 25th of October. So tomorrow, which is October 19th, submissions will open. But regardless, these tweets will always have this similar format, maybe tweaks here or there in the future, but this isn't just for music or just musicians, this is for everybody. So, artists and creatives. Submissions are open for live reviews on Music Mondays. Live on 10/18/21, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right? So, if you would like to submit your music, artwork, fashion, or digital creations, drop your links and portfolios below. Like I said, not just music, right? We can really get into the nitty-gritty of what I've accepted, or I can just tell you that pretty much anything is acceptable here on Music Mondays. So, come submit, man. You know what I mean? If you're looking to get your anything on Music Mondays, this is the place to be. And just drop your portfolios, links, whatever down below. Even for further consideration, you could always go into our messages and send us a DM. Our DMs are open. Even if you don't follow us, you can send us a message. It'll be in the requests. But regardless, we got a decent little list of submissions here. We reviewed Zell already, so we won't go through him again. But a lot of these are unheard of or first time submitting artists for Music Mondays. So it should be good. Let's get into it. It should be really good. First submission, I believe first time submitting artist, Blue Harmony, singer, songwriter, neo soul R&B, Atlanta, Georgia. Let's see what we're in for. Doesn't follow us, but we'll give it a listen. Blue Harmony, fuck me up. 2 minutes 48 seconds. Let's get it.
changed my world from gray to blue. I didn't see the devil in you. I didn't see the clue. Those red flags, those old bags. I'm looking for your love and touch to come and fuck me up. All I, you know you fuck me up. Same shit, different day. Every time you come my way, my emotions sail away. I forget the other day. Huh, okay, okay. I'm just waiting for your love and touch to come and fuck me up. All you fuck me up. You fuck me up. Different day. Let me take you there. Down pain. Memory lane. Pain. When I first met you, you turned my world from gray to blue. I didn't see the devil in you. I didn't see the clue. Those red flags, those old bags. I'm just waiting for your touch.
Okay. Um, let's get it. That was really unique, man. Like the first thing that came to my mind, like personally, was just it's so unique and original. Not many um artists that are women have a very unique style, and I think Blue Harmony definitely has a unique style. But first off, let's just start off with the beat. Great beat choice. Very simple, but not at the same time, right? It's got that middle ground where it's sort of complex, but the real choice here and the real big thing that I noticed is her flow and the way she decided to write to this and ride this beat. Really unique, and I enjoyed it. Like I didn't know what to expect, but I think I don't know. I just think she did a really good job. Like as far as putting your own flavor on it, right? So as far as the hook goes and the vocals, definitely a great mix. I really fuck with the cadence. Like it doesn't it's so unique, man. Like I feel like she chose a very difficult style and it worked out for her. Like these types of songs are not easy to make whatsoever. Especially to be able to flow on them like she did. So she's extremely talented, extremely talented. Um, but like I said, great beat choice. Vocals were excellent. Everything's a really clean mix as well. Sounds great. Overall, no takeaways for me, man. Like as far as anything I would change or fix or any gripes with this track, no. No, I think Blue Harmony's a really talented individual. Definitely has a bright future ahead of her. And I'd really like to see what she does in the future, to be honest with you. So shout out Blue Harmony for the submission. Everyone go check out Fuck Me Up. Really chill track. I fuck with it a lot. So keep doing your thing, Blue. Much love. Thank you for the submission. Of course, all artists featured on today's show will be linked in the description in the YouTube re-upload and in chat as well. But great start. Great start. Shout out Blue Harmony, man. Excellent. Next up on our list, would love our productions with a variety of artists to be reviewed. We work in a multitude of genres and styles. Let's check this out. First time submitting artist, I believe, as well. Music producer, engineer, artist development. Check out my production, myself, and my co-producer, Motor City Mellow and Mishka. Right? Let's say that. Mishika. I'm sorry if I'm fucking butchering your name, but um, let's let's give this a listen, man. So, what was the Love Art Productions with a variety of artists to be reviewed. We work in a multitude of genres and styles. Okay, okay. Popular releases, singles and EPs, artist playlists, home team discovered on Spotify. So, hello, we are Mellow, Motorcito Mellow, Mishka. We're producers in Southeast Michigan. Shout out Michigan, man. All tracks are produced and mixed and mastered by us. Slappers only. Okay, so, we're gonna pick one of these and see what we got, man. 90 monthly listeners. Um, Fresh profile picture for sure. Let's just go Big Mad. Now, um, Motorcito Mellow. So one, two, there's 4 artists on here. Oh wait, artist pick is Bag, but it's a full album. Let's see what Bag's all about. Oh no, never mind. It's just Spotify fucking list shit as fucking albums, bro. All right, so Motorcito Mellow, with Mishka, Foe, and Ham. Okay, so we got a decent amount of artists on here, but of course this is a producer hosted track, so of course being a producer myself, you gotta fuck with that, right? I love when producers take their career seriously and do things like this and really treat themselves like an artist. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited to check this out. So without further ado, Bag, produced by Mello and Mishka. Let's get it.
Came into so much money, man, I can't lose. I've been on the road doing shit that you can't do. Made it all in minutes, come and kick it with the nap crew. Most of all my haters got no paper and they mad too. In my bag, I'ma fill it up with packs. In my bag, keep a city in my bag. In my bag, I can't even picture being down. Who gon' catch you when you fallin'? I can't be with. In my bag, I'ma fill it with the packs. In my bag. Catch you when you fallin', I can't be with. Forget about it, cause a nigga won't say you can't work with me cause you won't be paid to. Fuck it up with Earth, nigga, welcome to the label. It's a celebration, put them out on the table. Clinch like a leaf, salt teeth, fight harder. Chopping up harder, me at the barber. Ain't a problem, it's some niggas just robbing. Said you good, but I know you ain't got it. Said you hood and you really ain't mobbing. Burn the wood cause a nigga main job is. Shh, I can't tell you that. Just 40s and 50s, we can't leave them living fatality fitness. Oh, you must be more than mad, you more than sad. Money make me more than glad. You need a sword to stab or a motherfucking rolling mad. Get your head out the horse's ass. Get your head out the pig's butt. I'm lit up. King see me did it, he don't give a fuck. In the Hemi truck, count stacks. With 100-something Phillies in the double cup. Are you scared of what? Cause the drug look you dead as fuck. I make money, then tear it up. I'm Doug Funny Pan, fan the fuck. I'ma live it up. Long as King see me with it, I'ma spread the love. And if you think we playing everything, nigga, we now we in that club with the niggas and bitches with hip hop. We do our thug for the niggas that make the block punk. Keep quiet, you wanna get popped in your mouth. Don't act up, you can kick the fuck out. I know a better day, but this in the past now. Lead to defeat enemies, DMSG, Triple Z. Bitch, we in our bag. I'ma fill it up with packs. In my bag. Keep a city in my bag. In my bag. I can't even picture being down. Who gon' catch you when you fallin'? I can't be with. In my bag. I'ma fill it with the packs. In my bag. Keep a city in my bag. In my bag. I can't even picture being down. Who gon' catch you when you fallin'? I can't be without. Name another nigga grind harder than me. That ain't a politician or a nigga part of the team. Moving at Mach speed just so we can get to the cream. It's clear to see the one with the most grind is me. I can sell a book to the blind and pushing the Quran. I bet a headline and teeth lands in the brine. A brick to the pope, that's the most note. Sand to the beach, pussy to a hoe. Hustle in my veins, pockets big as veins. Motor City Joker, yeah, my flow insane. Reach up on my bag, clip to the brain. Custom Hellcats, bullets off the chain. Niggas talking money to a motherfucking bank. Fuck a pool full of liquor, I can fill it with my bank account. I wear my shit that you can't pronounce. If you love her, keep it close when the king around. I'm not rapping Chris Brown, I'll take it down. I'm a fiend for the green like I heard before. A nigga rather make money, fuck love and war. Love and war. With my nigga Mello on the beat, folded it on the feet. Shadow Kage, size in the middle to the least. Only right, I get a bag. I see why you mad, get the fuck out your feelings and get you a bag.
Fire.
Catch you when you fallin', I can't be with. In my bag, in my bag. car with your mama watching. What's bracking? Look, talk tough and get fucked up. Blowfish niggas getting pumped up. Tom Brady the flake game. Flatline nigga get you wrapped up. I'm about man, you wanna test me? You better bring a cheat sheet and a recipe. I'm a YVC nigga, T4L nigga, rubbing my block to the death for me. Now let me slow it down for you mark ass busters. Bumping your guns like you the hardest and your click is the toughest. Kick them dentures out your mouth. That's the end of discussion. Don't get your goofy knocked off. Yo, adrenaline rushing. Look, I done fold, nigga, ain't no tucking. Raise your check, nigga, ain't no bluffing. Man, that hoe that is for everybody. Why the fuck you cuffing? Oh, you mad? Oh, I see it. Pussy nigga couldn't be it. I'm a beast. How I DMSGB it.
I'ma fill it up with packs in my bag. Keep a city in my bag, in my bag. I can't even picture being down. Who gon' catch you when you fall and I can't be with in my bag. I'ma fill it with the packs in my bag. Keep a city in my bag, in my bag. I can't even picture being down. Who gon' catch you when you fall and I can't be without.
That was nutty. Okay, so I have a lot to say about this. This is great. This is actually really great. So if we go back to Mishka's profile, what did they exactly say? We'd love our production of the variety of artists we reviewed. We work in a multitude of genres and styles. Now, the way Spotify sets this up, it's so confusing, right? Because you have Mello and Mishka's Spotify, and you have Foe, you have Motorcity Mello again, and then you have King Sam, and then Ham. So, assuming that the way that they're listed is the way that they're ordered in the song, right? So, Mello and Mishka on the production, Foe on the hook. I don't know if Mello did a verse, but King Sam killed it and Ham fucking killed it. The last two verses were insane. So, to start off light, since we're talking about production here mostly, and we have a producer submission, the beat is perfect. Absolutely perfect. The mix is loud. Everything's flawless. Everything's clean. As far as the production goes, strictly just the production, insane. Absolutely. Really seasoned production, shit that you would hear today. It's very modern production and it's very clean. It's not standard, but it's good enough to separate themselves from the rest, is basically what I'm saying. So as far as production goes, A1, absolutely seasoned producers without a doubt. Like they said, they have a multitude of genres, and I'm sure there's plenty of other songs in their bag of tricks, but of course we only have time for one track per artist. So, from this little sample that we have here from Bag, I really, really, really like their productions. Mello and Mishka are really, really, really talented. And I like production duos and shit like that, so always collabing with somebody and always like having somebody to go to is really rare, right? So especially these days, or if you do have it and it's just something you're used to, I think it's a really good thing, honestly. But production A1, everything's really, really clean, everything's mixed really well. Let's just talk about the vocals overall before we get into each verse. The vocals overall, with the beat and the production, everything was great. Nothing was overlapping, nothing was clipping, nothing was like overbearing, nothing was clashing at all. Everything was really well as far as engineering and mixing goes, 100%. Like, this was fine tweaked, for sure. You could just tell. And I'm sure they've been doing it for a long time, or maybe not, and they're just talented, but either way, it's good. It's really well done, as far as engineering goes. Now, the first thing that I noticed was the hook, or I think it was Foe, because of course he's the first artist in line. I wasn't a big fan of the hook. I think it fits the song well. I just don't think that for like how banger all these verses were. I don't think it did it justice, but that's just me. It doesn't mean it was bad or anything like that. I really fuck with the hook, like, as it's placed in here, but I felt like something better could have been done. But other than that, Each verse kicks in with some crazy shit. Some of these flows on here are just so unique and so they're fucking rare, dude. They're fucking rare, let me tell you. So pretty much everybody's verse was unique in style, but they all had one common trait, and they all rapped like really rapped, and they all had really well done bars. I don't know if everybody wrote together or how their collaboration process went, but they all fit so well together like a puzzle, to be honest with you. And not to mention, like I said, the engineering and the production on them all and like the way that they were mixed into the song is perfect. So that's always a plus. And it's one of those tracks that you can listen to all the way through and get a different sort of vibe from each verse. So I think that's a really big plus as well. Um, but overall, I think Bag's a really great like example of Mello and Mishka's work. To be honest with you, I think I'm glad I picked this one because usually the artist pick is like what they want you to listen to. So if you go check out any artist Spotify, go check out their artist pick because that's probably their latest track or anything like that. So I fuck with Bag a lot. Really my only takeaway was the hook. Like it just wasn't enjoyable for me to listen to, but I'm sure other people think it's absolutely fire. And it doesn't mean it's not fire. Just wasn't for me. But regardless, overall, I gotta give it a 9 out of 10, man. Like this is a really great track. And I don't normally rate tracks with numbers or anything like that, but there was only a handful of things that they could have done better, and other than that, I really think this is like an A1 track. So as for the production duo of Mello and Mishka, thank you for the submission. This is a wonderful track. Everybody go show them some love. Everybody go show every artist on this track some love. Go check out Mello and Mishka. Shout out Michigan. Michigan has some unique ass shit, and I think this is a perfect example of what's going down in Michigan, dude. So, without further ado, go check out Mello and Mishka. Go check out every artist featured on this track. Shout out Foe, shout out King, shout out Ham, and shout out Mellow Mishka again for the submission. So, every artist linked and featured on this episode will be linked in the description of the YouTube rebroadcast and linked in chat. So, shout out Mishka, man. Thank you for the submission. Now, we got 3 more, and I believe they're all first-time submitting artists on Music Mondays. So, we are going in blind, and we're gonna go see what everybody has for us. So, Survival and Negativity. I think their name is Sin. So, Survival and Negativity, Survival 4110, Father MC, Listeners EP out now. This track's called Paper. He submitted. It's 9 months old. Cover art's gorgeous. I'm not sure who made it, but it's absolutely gorgeous. An observation of the flaws in what we're taught about money, and it's called Paper. I think I have a feeling of what it's going to be about, but 224 plays, 4 likes, 1 repost. Let's check it out.
And I can bet you die trying to get some paper. But I have yet to see an afterlife where we can take it. Happily we fake it. Buy everything racing our pair of eyes. Who's to say we're wrong though? Lord knows the pharaohs tried. So bury me with 850 credits. So if I go to hell, I got the leverage to buy my way into heaven. It's the least that my mama can do. For missing me with all that fine natural knowledge she knew. Much to her credit though, she never screwed me up for the future. You know our family can set you up to abuse you. Use your name to purchase things they can't afford. Because their names ain't worth the paper it's printed on. My nigga, we gotta do something different. Break the cycle. That turn 18 and get out mentality ain't insightful. We got teaching to do, and I don't care if you consider it preaching to you as long as the intention was meaningful. I mean to pull my son up from a pool of future debt instead of feeling new regrets. schooling them on what moves next, cause I refuse to subject them to the blender and send them to the depths of enforcing that bottom dollar top spender complex. The stereotype, we all flex, Xbox a month's rent, still be in the projects. Mighty dollar make you work just to earn a slave class. That's word to Killer Mike, that's word to Dang Dad.
Paper, paper, make the world go round, round, round. But it'll be the same thing to burn this whole world down, down, down. Paper, paper, make the world go round, round, round. But it'll be the same thing to burn this whole world down, down, down.
What an interesting track, man. First of all, I like the vibe of it. Shout out Baltimore, shout out Maryland. I'm from the East Coast as well. So let's talk a little bit about the beat. The beat choice is really great. I fuck with the beat a lot. I think it's for I think it fits exactly for what he was going for. But as far as lyrics go and everything else, I fuck with the lyrics a lot. This is really well written. I like the message. You don't see too many well written message songs like this, so you could tell here if you read the lyrics or if you listening like and like reading at the same time. But great track overall. Like the message here is really, really positive. I fuck with his artist name too. Survival and Negativity. Huge fan of the cover, 100%. I think the only thing here that I would take away is the mixing, to be honest with you. The beat seems a bit faded as opposed to the vocals. The mixing was just a bit off for me, but maybe it, creative decision, you know what I mean? And especially early in artist careers, when they are learning, it's just the name of the game, you know what I mean? It's just really how it goes. You have to create more content to get better, and then your quality of content becomes better, right? And then the struggle comes of creating quality content fast, because you want a lot of it. But back to Paper. I think this is a really, really, really great track. Really short and sweet to the point. I like how it's structured as well. Everything's really well done. As far as the structure, the message, the writing, I'm a really big fan of all that. I like the way it's spelled too. The track name is clever. But yeah, the only thing I would take away from this is the mixing, man. So, and that's something that gets better with time, you know what I mean? Like, the more you do it, the better you're gonna get at it. So, shout out Sin for the submission. Everyone go check out Paper. Everyone go check out Sin. Much love, homie. Thank you. And of course, all artists featured in today's show will be linked in the description of the YouTube VOD, and of course linked in chat. So, 2 left. Once again, our another first time submitting artist, New Nobility Rebel. New Nobility. Follows us, we don't follow them. We'll change that. New Nobility uses their music as a platform to promote justice and world peace. Interesting. Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, Amazon Tidal. I think one of the only things I don't like about this right here, landing page, is there's no free platform for anybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to get your SoundCloud links in there. But without further ado, we won't speak too much on it. We'll just go to YouTube Music and peep this. Life is Paradise by New Nobility. 3 minutes, 27 seconds. Very different.
The taste is passion, a lust is so dry. A love is soaring, how does she get by? Her green magic eyes are passing me by. She moves through the night, leaving me dry.
treasure inside. Feeding me softly like greed on a vine. The smell of her scent is a drug to my head. Tired of my ways, I'm lost in her gaze. Flying above the sky, love is paradise. I can't let go. Dream of her touch tonight. Love is paradise. Love is paradise. I can't let go. Paradise. It's hypnotizing, playing my mind. I can't let go now, 'cause she is all mine. Her green magic eyes are passing me by. She moves through the night, leaving me dry. Oh, yeah. Flying above the sky. Love is paradise. Love is paradise. Dream of her touch tonight. Love is paradise. Love, don't leave me. She knows my weakness. Love is paradise. I can't let go. I've got to be strong. Flying above the sky. Love is paradise. Love is paradise. Dream of her touch tonight. Love is paradise. Could you be all mine? Flying above the sky. Love is paradise. Love is paradise. Dream of her touch tonight. Love is paradise. Love is paradise.
What an interesting track here. I have a lot to say about this. So first off, I just want to say it sounds really well. Everything in this track is really mixed insanely well. A1 production, A1 vocals, everything's A1 on that end of things. It sounds great. It sounds really great. The blending of genres is also really notable here. You got some alternative, you got indie, you got pop, you got, like, you could show this to somebody and you had no fucking idea when it came out. You know what I mean? Is it modern? Is it 90s? Is it 80s? You know what I mean? So, I think those are two really unique takeaways, like, right off the rip. Like, I fuck with this song a lot. One thing I did notice, it was very confusing at times, like, the way it did make me feel. I didn't know what direction it was heading in as, like, a first-time listener, you know what I mean? Because there's so many different genre blending elements here. But overall, I think New Nobility made it work for them, and Life is Paradise is definitely a track that shines when you just mash a bunch of genres together and structure it up and see what you can do with it, man. So overall, great production, great everything. Everything sounds A1, vocals, engineering, everything's perfect on here. The genre blending is insane, and I think they let it shine, man. New Nobility is really, really good. I have a feeling that's what they do a lot. I have a feeling that's their main sound. So, my only takeaway, it did make me feel a little funny at times as a first-time listener. I was like, where the fuck is this song going? But overall, great track. Overall, excellent track. I wouldn't really change anything about it, to be honest with you. And fire cover art as well. Oh yeah, get your music on free platforms too. But overall, Life is Paradise is a great track. Lyrics are excellent. Like I said, mixing is great. Everything else is great. So shout out New Nobility, man. Thank you for the submission. Much love. Keep doing your thing. I would love to hear from you in the future. Everyone go check out Life is Paradise. Everyone go check out New Nobility. Show them some love. And see what else they got. You guys know the drill. Every artist featured will be linked in the description of the YouTube chat, and of course, in the Twitch chat. Now, last submission of the night. Rich and Kai. Definitely got a unique sound to him. He also does covers on his Instagram. Dropped a banger, rated R wave vibe out. Feels good. I feel like this person has done this before, like submitted for somebody else. Check out rated R wave Instagram and Twitter. Like, you know, it'd be nice to know if you were like a manager or something. Let's go to the artists that they're actually submitting for. Miami, Florida. All right, let's get it. Let's see what we got here. So, Feels Good is the song that we're listening to, by Rated R, man. So, not off an album, 2 minutes 55 seconds, Rated R from Miami, Florida. First time submitting artist, or second time, I'm not sure. But shout out whoever submitted, and let's check it out. Feels Good, Rated R.
Throw them 100 bills, I'm on $1 million deals. I got a whole lot of bills, and it's fuck how they feel. Man, I'm such a big deal, I'm just too hot, I don't got no chill. I'm allergic to it's perfect, all I do is keep it real. Young lit rich niggas with a hella bands, friends so quick to go switch up, but then they follow, yeah, they been a fan. Critics, if it ain't about them hundreds, I don't give a damn. Been higher than these niggas like a ceiling fan. I Peter Pan, caution, mosh pit, lame niggas. If you ain't vibing, then you toxic. All this drip sick that you gon' end up getting nauseous. Naughty, I be biting on my way, but I'm a floss. I'm barely seen, but I stay the topic. I am so fly, go run me that money like you paying tithes. I am the prize. I steps in the room and they blinking their eyes. Throw them 100 bills, I'm on $1 million deals. I got a whole lot of bills, and it's fuck how they feel. Man, I'm such a big deal, I'm just too hot, I don't got no chill. I'm allergic to it's perfect, all I do is keep it real. It's a boy fresh up out of brow, I'm getting rich, money showers now with devour all these niggas who want gold. No, I never needed a handout, I never did it for the clout. Niggas let it go spread lies about their mouth. And somebody go pass me the soap. I'm watching all these niggas like, whoa, I got my wrist on froze. A toast to the ghost, and just like Batman, these niggas robbing up the whiz flow. I'm elevating my mental. So calm down, I stay causing too much havoc, I can slow down. I'm just cruising through the city with the top down. Niggas out of luck now, gotta keep my people living spacious, working sun up to the sundown. All them bands in the air, go bust it open. Split splash, diamonds drippy like the ocean. Quit teasing, please pass me the tokens. Cause if you was looking for the beast, then I've awoken. So go throw them big bills, bitch, go show them fucking grills. We ain't stopping at a mill, just play it cool, watch it reveal. So go throw them 100 bills, I'm on $1 million deals. I got a whole lot of bills, and it's fuck how they feel. Man, I'm such a big deal, I'm just too hot, I don't got no chill. I'm allergic to it's perfect, all I do is keep it real. I just wanna fly, I be feeling so numb, let my ways as the days go by. Just smoke a blunt and get high, and get drunk all night. I'm really that guy, yeah, I'm really that guy. Do whatever makes you feel good, do whatever makes you feel good. Do whatever makes you feel good, do whatever makes you feel good. Do whatever makes you feel good.
Okay. What a track, man. Really unique. I have definitely a few thoughts on this track. Rated R, first off, is definitely extremely talented, for one. Beat choice was great. I really fuck with the cover a lot too. I like how it's edited with the blur, and almost has like the comic book size to it. I fuck with it a lot. But things I do like, great mix. Beat choice was really nice. Everything flowed pretty well. Not too much clashing or anything like that. Definitely an original track. I fuck with how still underground this is. It's not very like taking from too many people's style and trying to be mainstream. I think Rated R has a good balance here. One thing that I did notice during his verses and some parts of the song, he was going like his flow was going almost faster than the beat, and sometimes when you do that, the beat like it just takes away from the song, and you can notice this early on and then later on in the track, because later on in the track he lays down a verse that's like perfectly flowed, and then like early on there's like this Busta Rhymes sort of like flow where you're just rapping a ton of words a minute, right? But overall, I think the structure and the consistency here is pretty good. The track evens out really well, to be honest with you. But like I said, beat choice was excellent. Vocals and mixing was excellent. Lyrics were great. Feels Good is definitely one of those tracks that like it's a Friday night track for sure. So all those things are excellent. Honestly, I'm not, my only takeaways is just a couple flow changes here and there, but that's not even, anything you really need to work on. Like that's just opinion. And of course, as you get better with your tracks, you get better along with them. So, um feels good. Feels good. So, shout out Rated R for the submission. Much love, homie. Thank you. Everyone go check out Feels Good. Everyone go check out Rated R. And of course, all artists linked in today's show will be in the description of the YouTube re-upload and in Twitch chat. Overall, an interesting night. I would say a really positive night as well. We found some really solid artists, man. Not too many people need to work on obvious things. I think every single artist on this list has a unique taste to them, and if you're into any of them, I would highly recommend going and checking out all of their libraries, showing them some love. And shout out to everybody for the submissions, man. Keep working, keep doing your thing, and Music Mondays has your back. So let's get it. Shout out all the artists that came through today and every artist that we've ever reviewed here on Music Mondays. So, where does that leave us? Well, we have been live for just about an hour, 55 minutes. So, with this last 5 minutes, I want to talk to you guys about where to submit and what's next for Music Mondays. So, tomorrow, for episode 40, the big 4-0, we're collecting submissions per usual. So, if you'd like to get your track or artwork or anything like that, anything you want us to check out, come submit it tomorrow, October 19th. Make sure you go follow us on Twitter at All Music Mondays, down to the bottom right of your screen. And make sure you don't miss anything. So, submissions for episode 40 open tomorrow. Submissions for SoundCloud Sunday, which drops Wednesday, are open right now, so get your SoundCloud tracks in. And we'll be live on the 25th for episode 40. If you're watching on Twitch, thank you. If you check it out on Twitch, thank you. If you support Music Mondays, thank you. I'm working on a guest episode really, really soon, and I need some more topics to talk about. I notice I talk less now that we do a lot more reviews, but I like to get in depth, for the artists and, show them some love, man. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, go check us out on Twitch. Go check us out on YouTube. Shout out to everybody who is watching on YouTube. Make sure you like the video, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Make sure you follow Music Mondays at All Music Mondays. Make sure you follow me, Zomb Slays, at Zomb Slays on pretty much every platform besides here. Here we are on Twitch TV, Zomb Plays. But, that about does it for the kid, man. I literally have to go take a piss, like, so bad, so I'm sure you guys know what that feeling is like, so I'm not really trying to rush. But, solid hour, solid reviews. Everything's going well, to be honest with you. Next week is 40 big episodes, so that's a huge milestone for us. And hopefully I'll have a lot bigger website updates for you guys. So if you're trying to find out more about Music Mondays, trying to find out about what's coming up next, what we're doing for the community, make sure you follow us at All Music Mondays. I'll see you guys next week for episode 40. Make sure you follow us on all socials and all that good shit. Be safe. Shout out to everybody who tuned in. And I'll see you guys on YouTube. And I'll see you guys next week. Later. It's been Zomb Slays. I'll catch you.